Hey guys, wanted to come on here. I wanted to do a quick makeup look. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna try to do one. And the only reason why I'm doing it is because my husband was like, "Te arreglaste, te pusiste bonita," and I'm like, "No, I'm tired." But it got me thinking. I need to. I was wearing some not I guess some capris earlier, and I put on this black shirt. But as soon as I got home after seminary, I wanted to take a nap, and so I took a nap, and I took off the jeans. So right now I'm wearing leggings, and I'm wearing this black blouse, and I had some necklaces on and my hoop earrings. But since I took a nap, I took them off. So I will put them on after the makeup look. So I took out a few eyeshadows, but I'm kind of like leaning towards these other ones. But I wanted to show you. I could go with something like this, which are just all browns. This is from Smashbox. This is pretty old, guys, but I have it. And it's got beautiful colors. So I was kind of leaning towards this. Also, I have this one, which is also quite old, which is a Victoria's Secret. It's kind of gold. This could be like a one look, and it would be really beautiful. And then this one's from MAC, which just fell on me. Hold on, guys. I barely use these, so it looks like this. It's really, really pretty. So I took those out, but then I was kind of like, I don't know. I saw these other eyeshadows that are from MAC, and I was like, I should use these instead. So this is more like a purpley eyeshadow shade. Looks like this. Let me see if I can put it here. Looks like that. It's nothing like too crazy. And then there's this one, which is more blue, gray toned. And I don't even think they make these anymore, guys. I just had them there and I never really use them. This would be more like smoky, more of a gray. So I had these two that I like, but then I saw these on the palette, which is this palette right here. And I really haven't used this one. And I saw this girl doing like a sponsored video today, and she had this kind of color right in the center of her eye, and I liked how it looked. And this one's also really pretty. So I don't really know what I want to do yet. I'm just kind of going to play with colors, see how it goes. But these are beautiful shades. When you actually apply it on the skin, this one looks a little bit more smoky. I think it would work. I'm just going to go ahead and try this one and then put the purple one in the middle and see how it works. So we shall see how it comes out. I'm going to try to see. I'm going to take out all the stuff that I have in my makeup bag. I put some music in the background because I didn't want it to be too quiet in here. Hopefully it's not too loud and I don't get flagged. Okay, so I'm going to use this AOA concealer. Let me just take off all the eyeshadow from my finger. And I'm going to do this. You guys know I normally do this. I wish I had like a clip or something to put my hair back because my bangs are kind of in the way. Let's see if I have one in my purse. Usually I have them in my purse and then I just bring them down and I have them in the truck. And I think that's what happened. And so I don't know if I have one here. You know what? I have some little hair ties so I can put my hair back. Because I need to be able to work. And my bangs are just, I'm going to let them grow. I'm not going to have them short anymore. They're not really, really short. They're just kind of like right here, and they kind of bother me sometimes. They get in my way. I like them to be down here so that I can just tuck them behind, and it's just easier for me. So I'm still using the old one to kind of finish it up. Hopefully I can get what I can from here. And then if not, I will just go and get the new one. It's like right here. I already have a new one. I'm trying to really, really finish this one up to the last drop. Okay, well, this is how much I got. Hopefully that's enough. And I'm just going to use this this sponge that I used the other day. It's fine. Usually I like to use a clean one, but it's okay. It's like trying to reuse them a little bit. I just really love this concealer. I'm so happy that I found it and that it's such a great price. Hopefully it doesn't go up in price, because every time you find something good and at a good price, they try to, pick up the price on it. I was reading earlier. I have this book that's called Emma's Reflection. And my husband and I were talking during his lunch break, and I was telling him some of the stuff that I was learning from that book, and he wanted to know a little bit more. I was surprised because he never really wants to hear too much about like books and stuff, but he was actually asking me about it. I was like, wow. He was actually interested in listening, and he was asking me questions. I was talking to him, but also reading at the same time. And I normally don't do that. I can't concentrate very much. But since he was asking me questions, I was actually reading. And I was kind of sharing some of the stuff I was learning. It's a really great book. I just kind of struggle a little bit with my eyesight. And sometimes I have to like stop and refocus and like give myself some time to like relax my eyes. It's the only thing that kind of like bothers me, that I really love to read, but my eyes just don't help. It's annoying. And so, yeah, I was just sharing what I was reading with him, and he seemed to want to know more. And so this is a book that I got from one of the sisters from church. It's called Reflection of Emma, and I am reading the Sacred Record right now, and I like to highlight my book. And so that is what I have been doing ever since I woke up from my nap after going to seminary. Okay, so let me just go ahead and look really quick with my magnified mirror to make sure everything is blended. I'm trying to find my magnified mirror because it's not in the makeup bag. I'm surprised because I always have it there. So hold on real quick. Maybe it is in a different spot. Or maybe it fell in my truck and I just don't have it here with me and I need it. No, here it is. Here it is. I found it. So this is the magnified mirror. I'm just going to go ahead and look. I still have a little bit of darkness here, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more there. But everything else seems pretty blended. Seems okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to put a little bit more of this concealer because I've just been so tired and my under eye is like really dark. So let me just fix that little part and then I will move on. This is a great concealer too because it doesn't really crease. And it works really well with my foundation, so I like that. I like to do these videos because it keeps me accountable to always trying to look my best. So that's why I'm trying to do them more. I think this is like the first time in the week that I've actually, you know, tried to do my makeup and tried to fix myself up a little bit. I mean, I've been trying, like I get dressed every single day and I try to put jewelry on and stuff like that, but I need to like also take care of this. I usually just get out the door, put something on, put on some jewelry, and then get out the door. But this morning I did put a little bit of gloss just to like not be washed out. I'm going to go ahead and use this Jane. This is a bronzer. I had the other little palette, but I decided to take this one out because I do love the Jane contour. It's just a little bit more subtle. Let's see. Kind of just slims down the face a little bit because I have like a more rounder face. And I do notice that this side is a little bit more rounder than this one, even without the contouring, the bronzer contouring. Well, this is more of a contour because it's a little bit darker. I like to do both. I like to contour and then bronze as well. So I'm going to try to bring it in a little bit. And try to bring it over here. Like that. To this part right here. I notice sometimes when I'm doing my lives, when I try to play back and I try to look at, you know, how my video was. That's how I learn to speak a certain way, because I play back sometimes my videos and I like to hear where I kind of make mistakes. And so granted, it's not always going to be perfect, but I try to like listen to myself, make sure that everything came out, you know, okay, and where can I improve and stuff like that. And so, yeah. And I do that with my makeup videos too. I try to see, I'm like, oh, I could have done a little bit more contouring. I could have done a little bit more, you know, blush or whatever. So I like to add a little bit of this is more of a contour. So let me go ahead and see if I can get the, what do you call it? The MAC bronzer. Okay, so here's this, like this. This is a little bit more like of an orangey tone. It's got a little bit more gold to it. This one, you guys have seen me use it before. It's called Gold Deposit. And I really love this one. I don't really carry it in my purse because it's a little bit bulky and I just use a crossbody bag. And so you can see the difference between the colors. This is a little bit more orangey. The other one's just a little bit, you know, more brown. I'm going to put some up here. You can see a huge difference in color than it just being all, I'm so washed out. If I just, you know, have gray hair, it's a little bit, you know, I got to do something. Okay. So I like that. Just kind of gives me some pretty bronzing. And if you feel like you need to blend a little bit, you can just take your little sponge and just kind of go over. You can carve this area out. I could put some more concealer here and carve it out a little bit more, but it's fine. It's just, okay. So, and I like to make sure that I have more of like a triangle shape up here, right here. Because I have a lot of forehead and I like for the color to just be right here. So I like it to be more color here. And then this is more like of a triangle area. And then this is more of a, you know, so that it makes like a triangle there. It just kind of works for my face. It makes it slim down a little bit more. Okay. So I took out these. These are from AOA. I told you guys from the Miss A shop at the mall. They were like $1 and some. There's this like really orangey shade that it's okay. I like this one more because it kind of reminded me of the e.l.f. one, but I don't think it's like super, super pigmented. It's like this. And I think it would be a little bit like too orangey. So I'm going to go ahead and do both just because I feel like that one's a little bit more bright. This is a little bit more like, it would just kind of blend in with the bronzer. And I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more like for it to show up a little bit more and not just look like the complete bronzer just went all the way, you know? So I just put a little bit of that one on. And I'm going to put some of this one on now. So it looks a little bit more. I'm just going to kind of, this one's super pigmented, so you have to be careful. So I'm just going to kind of put it like right here. Super pigmented, I have to be careful. Like that. It's okay. I'm kind of like, like, do I really, would I buy it again? I don't think so. It was just kind of like, It was something I bought, but I like that it's like a creamy blush. What I don't like is the color. I thought it was going to be better. So it's okay. But I don't think I would repurchase it. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to, I didn't do the highlight. So let me do the highlight real quick. I have this one, which is from the Miss A shop. It just looks like this. It's got a little bit of white and a little bit of like a champagne color. So with my finger, this one, I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my finger. And this one's super bright. This one's a really good purchase. It's $1 and some. You can get it at the mall. Like I said, at that Miss A shop. Just kind of highlights like that. And I like to bring it like this, okay? Like that. And I like to put some here. I normally wouldn't do this, but I'm doing it right now. I just put a little bit. And my daughter likes to do this little circle here. I don't usually do that, but I'm just doing it because that's what she likes to do. I'm going to add some right here. This one I always do. I always like to highlight my inner corners. My inner eye area right here. And lately I've just been kind of just adding it here. Normally I would just do this for like quinces or like weddings and stuff to kind of like get the light on both sides, you know, like just kind of looks, you know. So yeah, this one is in the color Brunch Date. That's the color because I think they have like 4 colors. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. So I'm a little bit lazy to do, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I don't even know if I did my nose right. You always have to make sure you get your nose right, okay? But sometimes you can forget to put some of the makeup right. Okay, I'm going to take this e.l.f. pencil. I like this pencil when you first buy it because it has a really nice point. But as you keep using it, it kind of like, it's not as pointy anymore. And so it's the only thing. I do need to like take off all these little hairs. And I have a little tool. You guys know that. So I'm gonna have to do that right now. Like, I don't know, like as I'm aging, I feel like my hair is growing so much faster. And I'm not even taking like any prenatals. I'm not taking any type of medication or anything, but I just feel like they're just growing so fast. I have to constantly be plucking and constantly be checking myself. I'm sorry, but every time I put on makeup, I get itchy. I get an itchy nose. I'm just going to fill in just to make sure that they match like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just brush. And I have to do this because I feel like it helps me look a little bit more youthful with the gray hair. I feel like if I don't do it, I feel like a little bit more washed out. Like my eyebrows are a little bit lighter and they just need, my face just needs a little bit of darkness. If I'm not wearing any makeup, it's fine because that means everything just flows right. But if I do like a full face of makeup and I don't do my brows, it just kind of looks off. And I've even asked my husband, I'm like, do you think I should do my brows? He's like, do your brows. He'll tell me. He will tell me. I'm like, tell me the truth. Do I need to do them? He's like, do them. I'm like, okay. So he keeps me. I always tell him, tell me the truth. Like, do you like the colors? What do you think? Okay, so there's that. That. And then it's getting hot in here. I did not turn on my fan, and I always need to put my fan. I'm going to put this one away because I don't really care for that eyeliner right now. It's a little bit dry. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to clean my brows. Hold on. Kind of lost it there for a little bit, guys. That's what happens when you're a little tired. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just clean up the brows, the eye area and the brows. Make sure I don't have any little hairs. I don't know if Facebook is doing something to my videos because I don't really see like people watching things. Like my numbers have kind of gone down and then sometimes they go up like crazy. It's like I don't know what they're doing. It's just kind of weird. Something's going on with them. So I'm just kind of like trying not to care. I'm just still doing my thing. I'm still doing videos and stuff. I just kind of feel like it's annoying. You just really never know what your numbers are because they're constantly moving things, and I don't know, just kind of give up on them. But I still come on here to do videos and try to share what I can, and hopefully you guys are able to see them. My mom told me this morning that she wasn't able to see my morning live. She's like, I didn't think you had made a morning live because it didn't come out like it normally does. I'm like, Mom, I did do one. She's like, because I didn't come out. I'm like, well, just go to my timeline and you can go. But that's the problem, that they might be not pushing the videos. And it's like quite annoying because I work hard on them. But anyway, okay. So we're going to go ahead and use this palette. I'm going to use these two eyeshadows, like I said. So I'm going to take this brush right here, which is, where's my flat brush? Where's my flat brush? Am I not seeing it? It was like right in front of me and I wasn't seeing it. Okay, so I have a few transition shades. I could go with pink, I could go with a brown, and I could go with this lighter Like, I took a lighter brown. Those are like the only transition shades that would probably, because I'm using those colors, I think I could do a pink. I'll probably do this one and this one. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to start with the pink. So I'm going to start with a flat brush like this. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to try not to be super heavy with it. So I'm not going to add any more of this one. It's just like, I'm just going to lie down whatever I have on the brush. And then I'm going to go in with the other one for a little bit more of a softer look. So if I do this one, it's going to be like too much, right? So I'm going to do this one now. This little lighter brown shade. I'm going to do it right on top. We're going to have a lot of colors today. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that way. I'm going to put it on top of that one. I'm going to go in with this one, like all the way in here. Like that. Like this. Like that. Okay, so now I have like a little bit of pink, like a little wash of pink, and then some brown. Okay, now here's where the fun begins with all these other colors, right? So I want to start off with this one, which is the lighter shade. Okay, so it looks like this. So we're going to start with this one. And you want to, well, I'm going to start it right here. I'm going to place it at the very beginning of the eye, like that. It's such a beautiful color. I don't know why I don't use this one. I need to use it more. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher. And I like to apply these with my finger because I feel like I get more of the pigmentation showing. So it looks like that. That is such a beautiful color. Look at how pretty that is. That's MAC. Okay? That's MAC for you. And then I want to try, that is such a pretty color. Just those colors alone would be just beautiful. But we're going to go ahead and add this one. And hopefully it comes out how I want it to. So we're going to try that. And it looks like this. Okay? And this is like a certain way in my head, and hopefully it works out that way. So I'm going to add this one right here. So we're going to do like 3 shadows. 3 shadows on the lid area. The other ones that I did were like 2 shadows. Okay, so it looks like that. Those are super pretty together. Okay, and then I'm going to put this darker one. It's more of a like a navy blue color like this, like kind of like a silver gunmetal color. So hopefully it comes out nice. You gotta be careful with this one and how I place it. Looks like that. Hold on, let me see, because I think I went in a little bit more on the other eye. This eye might be a little bit bigger than this one. This was a little bit probably smaller. I'm noticing all my flaws, right? Okay. But it's because I can tell. I can tell. Okay, so there you go. You can see this is a little bit more, like it's a little bit bigger. I have a little bit more room to work with, and this is a little bit more harder to work with. Guys, I'm burning up with this light. Look how pretty that looks. Such beautiful colors. Okay, so let me just look at them real quick. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more of this purpley shade. Just going to kind of layer. Just want to make sure I kind of went in a little bit with to go in a little bit more with this one. I think this eye is a little bit more like this is a little bit more curvy. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to put another color now to kind of tie everything together. But I'm going to need another brush. Let me see if I can find. I'm going to use this one from e.l.f. And to kind of tie everything, I'm going to try to see if I could do it with like a brown. I don't want to go too dark because this is already a lot. So maybe this one right here, and hopefully it comes out the way I want it to. So we'll see. Okay. And I'm going to need my magnified mirror for this. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. I'm going to tap off that excess. And I don't know how it's going to play out, guys. So we're going to just try. I'm going to just place it because there is some gray here. I don't know. These are just experimenting times. Okay, so it looks like that. And hopefully it comes out the way I want it to. Okay. So let's go ahead and just blend now. Blend, blend, blend. I'm not going to add any more product. I'm just going to blend. It's just kind of blending everything. Okay, I'm going to go back to that flat brush. This one. No, that's not it. This one right here. And I'm not going to put any more product on it. I'm just going to kind of blend this area at the top. Like that. Like that. And then I'm going to take this brush right here. It had a little bit of color on it. So let me clean it real quick. And I'm going to go and add a cream color to it like this. And I'm just going to highlight this area up here to kind of brighten it up. It's going to brighten here. brighten. We're going to go back to that other brush and we're just going to go ahead and blend again. So it's just kind of like highlighting right here. And go back, I'm going to go back to the flat brush. This is not the flat brush. This one right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend the colors. Like that. This. And then I'm going to take the sponge, which is this one, and I'm going to go ahead and clean up this area so I can get that little line that I want. Little line, see? People usually get that with like the tape. They end up putting tape or those little guards where they don't want the shadow to go under the eye. You can achieve it with that too. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then, guys, I'm burning up. I'm going to switch my mascara because this one is really, really tough to take off. This is waterproof. So I usually use this one for like church because, let's be real, I cry sometimes. And yeah, you can't be having, you know, a messed up face. So I'm going to use the one that's not waterproof. And I'm going to go ahead and, well, before I do that, I'm going to put another shadow underneath. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Just going to see what I want to put at the bottom. I think I'm going to do like something like this. And then maybe a little bit of a darker on the outer part. So I'm going to use this one from e.l.f. just to kind of, so I want something like a little bit soft, but also something a little bit dark at the outer part. Ah, it stabbed my eye. The little powder went in my eye. That hurt. Okay, I'm going to do some of the darker one just on the outer part. Guys, I've been shedding so much hair. I don't know if it's just stress or what's going on. But like I've been shedding so much hair. My hair is just falling. And before I would just see like black hair, and now it's like weird to see like gray hair falling. It's like, it's crazy. I know I have gray hair coming out, but it's just kind of weird to me to see gray hair falling. It's gray and brown hair that's falling. But anyway, so you can see a little bit of the softness, but a little bit of the darkness on the outer part. That's kind of what I wanted. This eye is just shaped different. I'm noticing that. It's just different. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the mascara. Should have put on my fan. It's hot in here. This light is so bright. This is from Wet n Wild. And it's not waterproof, it's just a regular mascara. And what's crazy is that I took out a blue eyeliner. So I guess I'm feeling a little bit bold because I don't have a purple, like a plum eyeliner. I like having those. The one I do have is super dry, and so that's not going to work. I don't know if Wet n Wild makes a purple one. I've only seen the green and the blue. If they do have a purple one, I would love one. Because I like plum eyeliners. I think they're better than the black ones, in my opinion. I think sometimes the black is a little harsh. I could do like a black right now, but I think it would be a little bit much with all the colors going on, but just depends where you're going. I'm listening to some Christian music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I have like a whole playlist on my YouTube channel that you guys can check out if you want to. Okay, I have the one from Teddy Bear. This is from Milani. I was seeing some products that are showing up on Facebook that they're trying to like show up with ads and stuff. And it's like a stick that is like a foundation. And it looks really promising. It said it has pretty good ingredients. I'm super faithful to my Maybelline though. I really like the Maybelline. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one from NYX. I really like this glass. It's like a peachy shade. I like to layer this one a lot. Like that. And I'm going to put this lip oil that I got at that Miss A shop, which is like $1 and some, but I really like it. Kind of just smooths everything out. I like the way it smells. I'm actually going through it really quickly because I like it so much. Look how pretty that is. That's a pretty color. Those two make a really pretty combo. And so I don't think I'm missing anything, guys. I think I pretty much did everything. So that's the makeup look. I feel like I could do a little bit more blush. It's really hot. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I think the purples are really pretty. I need to use these eyeshadows more. They're just stuck in my little drawers. I have like 20 of them. But because they're in these little pots, I kind of forget about them. I usually, grab like stuff like this because it's just easier. I have so many shadows to work with. But I do need to pull these out more because I did buy them and they're just sitting there. And so I have like 20 of them. They're super old. They've just been there and I just forget about them. So I'm going to put a little bit more blush just because I feel like it needs a little something. Just to kind of see, this one's, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. It's super pigmented. But it gives a little extra. Okay, so I think that's good. These are just like little details that, you know, the little extras. I'm going to do a little bit more of that highlight that you don't really have to do. I'm just a little bit. And you don't want to lose this, the highlight. I like to bring it in a little bit. So let me just look real quick. I like to bring it in like that. That's just something I like to do. See, just kind of move it that way. Okay, so it looks like that. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I think I'm fine. I'm going to just keep it like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the makeup look. I'll try to take some pictures so you guys can see it in a different lighting. Let me turn off the light real quick so you guys can actually see what it would look like. The other one is the Sephora lighting, like I told you. So it looks like this. You can see the highlight. The highlight is super pretty. And you can see how it hits kind of right here. It's there. And you can see the inner corners. And a little bit right there. So it looks super pretty. I usually take my pictures in front of the window. So let me show you how it looks. Hopefully it's not a big old mess. Hold on. I'm just going to open up the blind. The people next door have like a ring. And I don't know if they see what I do, that I take pictures and stuff. So I kind of have to play with the way that I have my blinds open. And so depending on, like right now there's like a ton of sun outside. So it's a little bit hard for me to see because my setting on my phone is like really, really dark. So hold on. Let me pick up the lighting on this thing so I can actually see you. Because the window light is blinding me. Okay, so I'm like burning up. Hold on. I'm burning up. Está caliente. So it looks like this. And that's how I do my pictures with natural lighting. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I have to learn to do this more often. I only do it like once or twice a week, mostly when I go to church, but I need to learn to do it more because my husband does tell me, hey, te pusiste bonita. I mean, hey, yo siempre estoy bonita. But anyway, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just like to play with him like that. But anyway, I forgot to put on my earrings. So let me put that on before I shut off the camera. So this is what I was wearing today. I'm sure if you guys saw the live video, there's this little necklace that my niece gave me. It looks like this. It has my two kids there. But today I was actually using the back part of it. So I was actually putting it like this. It has some wording. So I just put on this one. And then this one that says, that my daughter gave me. She got it from the person who donated like some jewelry to her. It's never ever give up. So it looks like that. And I already had like the little chain. And I like that because I've been kind of like, when you struggle and stuff, sometimes my daughter brought it to me. She's like, Mom, this reminds me of you. And so she knows how I am. I like to wear things that have meaning or like things that remind me and strengthen me and stuff like that. Did I put it on wrong? Oh, I'm like super sweaty right now. So these hot flashes are real, guys. Freaking hot flashes, dude. Driving me crazy. Especially at night. Like, I don't know. It's just been really crazy lately. It's like constantly having to shower because it's like, ugh, I feel hot. Okay, so then I have my hoop earrings. You guys know I love my hoop earrings. I have some that I bought on the day of my birthday that are like super big. Todavía no me animo to put them on. My kids are like, whoa, that's a little much, right? So that's what I normally wear. I usually wear my like hoop earrings. That's what I do. I forgot. I was looking over here and I'm like, I forgot to put the eyeliner. I knew I was forgetting something. So let me just put on the eyeliner because I do want the blue, and I know it kind of like I got purple going on, but I want the blue. I want the blue. So we're going to do the blue. So hold on real quick. Can you guys even see it? It's there. Now these kind of run out of my waterline, so that's why I like to put the eyeshadow underneath. So in case they do run, it doesn't look too bad. Ugh. Okay, so like that. Not too bad. I thought it was going to be more blue, but it's not. It's fine. So I got blue, purple, a little bit of gray. I think it looks pretty. Anyway, yeah, ahora sí. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, check out my other video that I did in the morning. I usually do morning lives. I just kind of talk about stuff. So yeah, go check that out. I'm going to go ahead and edit this video, and I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel and then create little shorts and stuff. But yeah, thanks for supporting and watching the live. Bye, guys.